So, aloha ahi ahi kako. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here with me this evening on our Mana Healing Evening. It's always wonderful to see everyone and also to be able to reflect upon our last week. So, what I would like you to do at this time is to write in the chat what you appreciated about this past week, or maybe some of the things that were really exciting for you, or things that you may have accomplished, no matter how small, no matter how big. I want you to put into the chat your successes this past week. I myself have been incredibly fortunate to be able to be in different spaces this week, and to be able to take care of from kupuna all the way down to small children. And it's always fascinating to me, how we are being put, how we are placed in these positions. Oh, I see, I just had a glitch. How we're placed in these positions and can do a great job at them when we trust in the divine, when we trust the source to work our way through and to be able to give us the opportunity to serve better. So please write in the chat maybe some of the things that were successful for you. Write in the chat some of the things that you're appreciative of, grateful for. I'm grateful for all of you being here today, and so that we can move through this Mana Healing Evening with greater emphasis on our self-care, our wellness, our joy, so that we can also be in that space to serve others. Okay, so go ahead and write that in the chat for me. And let me see who's on the line this evening. Uh, so I haven't seen Saray in a while. Nice to see you, Saray.
Thank you.
You. I see Dr. Valerie and Marlene. I see Gloria, Aloha, Twyla, and Teresa. Wonderful. Go ahead and invite others that you feel may benefit from this service at this time. Okay. All right. I see. Oh, thank you, Gloria. Grateful to open my heart further to, it feels good to make progress. Yes, 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 yes. Dr. Valerie saying, a neighbor trim the jungle around my home. That's a big feat. That's a big space. Oh my gosh, I would be so grateful as well. The jungle had taken over. I bet. I too am trimming away outdated items and behaviors. Yes. For sure. You know, I'm laughing because I know it well. It's we get a little bit of rain here on Maui, especially where Dr. Valerie lives. It tends to rain much more often. And just like that, you have everything grows so much faster, including the grass, and then as soon as you know it, you have 4 feet of grass. I know it well. So I'm grateful that you had the support to do that. I too have we were just discussing it, Paulo and I, the we have a handyman assisting us, and oh my gosh, life has changed so much. So that when it's like you really appreciate it when someone else is helping you to do the work, and just to have the and competency of it too, somebody who knows what they're doing. So yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Marlene is saying she enjoyed various moments at the Maui Fair last weekend. Grateful to have the fair back and mostly restful fall break this week. Yes. So there were something like 116,000 people who attended the fair last weekend For people on Maui, this is a big deal because it has always been there up until COVID, and then it got too expensive to bring the fair to Maui, and then to have it come back, Maui showed up in big force. So yes, and it the way it was also organized was incredible. So what we have found out is that Maui has outgrown that space. That's what we have found out. So can't wait to see what's going to happen next year. Thank you for that. Teresa says she's grateful for the results from classes, marking my world more clear, organized, and productive. Thank you. Teresa is she takes I saw some pictures of her animals, and I when it comes to livestock, I have great appreciation for people who can take care of large livestock like horses and cows, and because I barely can take care of my chickens. So to have big livestock like that, I'm extremely grateful for people who know how to do that in my world. Yes. Oh, Marlene saying the musicians were great. Hawaiian music and hula. Speaking of hula, this past Friday, I got to attend Hula Ona Keiki, which is the children's hula competition here on Maui. It is a small one, but it's been in existence for 33 years on this island. And I was reflecting upon my daughter Ku'ulei, which many of you know, who has been a dancer since she was 3 years old, hula dancer, and she was a contestant once. Let's see. I think my son Kamana'o was like literally within a month old when she was competing um, for to be a in Keiki Hula. So I was really, really like reminiscent of that. And the beauty when Marlene talks about the Hawaiian music and hula, Hawaiian music for the most part is mostly about nature and relationships. So, but relationships in a way where the song is being described, typically, if it's about a person, it's usually comparing that person to the beauty of a flower or a beauty of the mountains or the place that they're in, the power and majesty of something. So when you listen to Hawaiian music, even though you may not know anything that it's saying, if you have a chance to also look at the translation to songs, or just sit and feel the frequency and vibration of the music, then you will be able to open up further, open the heart further. And then, of course, when you see, especially children dancing, there's just beautiful hula. There really is people who dance and have joy. And I know that this happens in all cultures, all kinds of dance. I see uh, these ads, they're not ads, but these posts on Facebook of these children in I think they're in Nigeria, and they have the most joy when they're dancing, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I cannot not post those because it just when I watch them, it's like, wow, so much energy coming off of them." Yeah. So I thank you all for your comments. Oh yes, Kelly Elisha has a huge number of dancers. Yeah, this is over decades of time that he has been, but he's no longer the Kumu, the teacher of that halal. Yeah, his cousin is Henohea. Yeah, he's always a favorite of Maui. Hmm. Okay, so tonight I want to focus on our ego. That three-letter word that has a tendency to pop up at any time. And this is an interactive, so you are welcome to share too in chat or just raise your hand if you need have something to say. Because as I get older, I'm realizing how ego starts to pop its head in. And it can be in so many different aspects of our life. Um, so one of the things that I was thinking, pondering for a while now is what happens when we are used to just being the servant behind the scenes. So often, people want to be in front of the scenes, and some of us are in front of the scenes, and that's an important position to be in. When I think about Hawaiian concepts or Hawaiian thought processes, and this may happen in your culture as well, wherever you are in the world. So often, we just take the back seat. We allow somebody to take the lead, and we don't interfere with the lead. And that's an important place to be as well, because you need to have helpers as you move through whatever you're doing. Yeah. But the other side of it is stepping up into your own power. And stepping up into can mean just being there to take a lead on something. It might be a project. It might be taking lead on in your family. Uh, as a couple, you may have people that you are serving in your group, whether it's a sports team or it's a entertainment group or it's a church group, and you know that they need help and they need somebody to step forward. And so you do it. What I was struggling with for a long, long time, decades, is staying behind the scene. And I had really good friends that would be like, you need to step out, step in front, step in front. And I had a hard time doing that, figuring that out. And part of the reason why I had a hard time figuring that out is because I would always get thrown into that position. I would get thrown in front. And then what happens when you're thrown in front is your brain starts going. How many have had that situation? Your brain starts to go, "Oh my God," and all the messages start. Anybody have that issue? Had that issue? Going through that issue? If you've ever been in that situation, sometimes the dialogue that's going on in your head is difficult to get past. Sometimes that's where the ego starts to say, well, if I just stay in back, then there's no risk. If I just stay in back, then nobody's going to be really looking at me and I don't have to be accountable to anyone or anything. If you have other examples of ego in that situation, because I never understood that that was ego until I started dealing with it. We have many leaders. Each one of you has leadership within you. And that leadership is important to whatever it is that realm that you're in. So you may be good at certain things, and there's times and places that you might be pondering, like, I can do this, but maybe you're afraid to step forward. Has anyone had that challenge? Saray is like raising her hand, or she's laughing. I know it. I know it well. Yeah. We all are placed in these positions. And it's interesting because I'm around some young people. I have young people as children, and they're not so afraid to step forward. They have a different kind of ego problem challenge. The, and I think it comes with age, right? You learn that you're just like, okay, quiet your ego down. There's another ego challenge of I'm just gonna do it, and it doesn't matter what anybody says to me because I'm right. There's that kind of ego too. But this other ego is a silent ego. It doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily understand that when you stand in the back and not want to jump up front because you're afraid or you don't want to risk anything, risk getting hurt, risk being told that you're wrong, risk being that, oh my gosh, criticism. Yeah. That ego part of you, we need to release all of that. Okay. And that sometimes comes with time and experience. So I would like you all to think of something, even if it's really, really small. It could be I'm going to just help 10 people this week, or I'm going to, and it could be anything, right? I could pray for them, I could meditate for them, I could chant for them, I could step out and help somebody who is carrying a baby that's trying to cross the street. Yeah, it could be anything. What is that in your mind? How can you step out in leadership? The reason why I'm going down this path is I have the great fortune to work in government right now. And the position that I'm in at this time requires people to step up. And it requires a certain level of experience and competency. Every single one of us has something that we're good at. Every single one of us. And whatever it is that you are good at, your words, your experiences, your thoughts may be extremely valuable to the situation, condition, or group that you are just popped into. So, as you are working this week, as you are going to volunteer, as you are bringing groups or people together, think about this for as we do this practice this evening of what it is that you want to do. So I used to be in the space of, I just want to help people. Okay, great. You want to help people. Wonderful. How do you want to help people? How can you service others in your unique way? Bringing the heart into this, not the emotions, but your heart, your passion for life, your ability to be able to say without hesitation, oh, yeah, that's my thing. That's what I can do. Some people in this group tonight are extremely organized. That's your superpower. Some of you are really great at calming situations, very heightened situations. Some of you are just like, get me out of the human world. I'm going to take care of animals. And that's important too. Whatever it is that you do, what your superpower is, let's focus in on that this evening with great intention. The clarity that we have of our life Some of us may not be clear. Yeah, Teresa's like they have endless love. Yes, the animals do. They do. Oh no, I know people who work in the ocean and the mountains that just like get me out of this human world. I'm gonna stay with nature. And they have a place too. Every single one of us. We're in a time and space now that are gifts that we've been born with. The things that you really love is important to humanity. I have students that are strong fighters. They will just go for the gusto. They're ready to take down government. They're ready down to take down corporation. And I remember those times, those days. Now I'm in the space of finding the solutions. And how can you do that is learning how to be still, learning how to open your mind, open your heart, and allow the divine and the source to be in that space. That being in that space means that you have some vulnerability because you're taking a chance on yourself. So let's do that. Let's take care of ourselves by bringing in more light, bringing in more love, bringing more healing into those spaces that we may have not wanted to deal with. We're going to do this for the next 30 minutes. Are we going to be able to solve everything in 30 minutes? For some people, their one thing might be solved like that. For others, if it's deep, if it's challenging, it may take a little longer. And you can go ahead and keep watching this, moving to that part where we're doing the practice. Oh, Augustina is she's saying I'm still moved reading and watching stories about Jane Goodall. And I'm reminded of my own heart and its dreams and wishes. I am grieving but also celebrating one life can do so much in such a period of almost a century. What gifts we were given. Absolutely. And she has great simplicity, yeah. That's a good one. The messages after her passing. Yeah, if you all have a chance to watch that, please do so. Thank you for bringing that up. I also want to recognize that Augustina lives in a country, an island country in the Philippines that needs great love at this time. They need great compassion and they need as much support as possible. Yeah. So sending that vibration to the places, people, situations, conditions that are existent, not only around us, but anywhere in the world is absolutely necessary. These relationships that we have, whether they're right here online or they're people that we are seeing in our everyday life, because we know those people as well. We may have those people within our family. I've been greatly fortunate to be able to call on certain people when even I couldn't handle something. Because sometimes when things are too close to you, you got to call in the team. Yeah, you got to call in others to help you to move through those things. Yeah. So that's another piece. So, Augustina says, good afternoon in Da'ai from Manila, Philippines. Everyone is on their toes. What with a whole lot of earth shaking going on around the country, earthquakes and volcanoes waking up again and this weekend. Grateful for the calm and safety and wisdom to see past the panic and worries. Thank you for that information. As we, our own volcano here on Hawaii Island, I'm on Maui, so I'm on a completely different island, but we see the effects of what happens and the importance of, we have lots of earthquakes here, just not as big as yours was, but paying attention to what Mother Earth is doing at any given time and being still as possible in our body, being as still as possible so that we can serve ourselves in whatever condition we're in and then help others to move through it. Because the panic is real. I understand that. The panic is real. So be calm and know that we have been a part of this planet probably more times than we can count. Trust your instincts, open your channels more. And when you know you got to move someplace, you need to go someplace, then go. Then go. Help others to be in that space of calm. Start with the breath. Okay? So I'm going to pull up our Love, Peace, Harmony calligraphy at this time. And I want us to be intentional on what we want to relieve. Yeah. What's important to us to create a stronger, um, light, a more intensive light. Master Sha has done us the biggest favor by placing light within these calligraphy, bringing that light to us. We just have to do the work. And in that, we have the results. Okay. So for the next few minutes, we're just going to really focus in. Okay. Focus in with me on what is possible for your life because everything is possible. In the United States right now, there's quite a bit of interesting energy happening. I want to say interesting energy because there's a lot of people around me freaking out. But whether it doesn't matter what you agree or don't agree with. What does matter is what you can do with that energy. Yeah. What you are going to do with your space, what you are going to do with the talents and skills that you have to support love, forgiveness, compassion, light, humility, harmony, flourishing, flourishing, gratitude, service, and enlightenment. I believe that each one of us can tap into at least one of those things. Can we? Raise your hands if you can think of one thing that you can do to serve one of those areas. Love, forgiveness, compassion, light. Just that. Yep. Thank you. So as we move through this particular session, let's get into our hearts. Let's get into our spirit, our soul. Let's allow that light and vibration to be connected to a universal consciousness, to the source, to the divine. Whatever modality you believe in, that is of light, is of love, of forgiveness and compassion, we tap right into that. We go to this space in your mind. If you're new watching this, it could be just be a concept of goodness, how to be good to each other, how to be helpful to each other, how to nurture each other. You may not have a universal concept of the universe and how it works, or this quantum entanglement and how it works. But what you may have and you may understand very well is goodness. So I want you to place one or two hands right now, both hands on your lower abdomen, feet flat on the floor. I want you to pull your back away from your chair or wherever you're sitting at this time and pull your shoulders back. I want you to close your eyes oh so gently, and you can keep your eyes on the calligraphy if you'd like, or completely close them. As you are breathing, I want you to focus in on the one area that you know is important for you at this time. To open the heart further, releasing more and more of the doubt, of the interferences that may come into your mind every so often, something that is keeping you from being in a leadership role. And like I said, that leadership role could be you're the head of your family. It could be you're the head of your classroom, the leader of your farm, the leader of your community, whatever that is. All positions are important. Everyone doing their job in life is important. It's all part of the bigger puzzle. Breathing in, I want you to breathe in 5 times. Deep breath in. And I want you to hold for 3 to 4 seconds and then just blow out through your mouth. Deep breath in. Hold and let it go through your mouth. Deep breath in. Hold and release. Deep breath in. Hold and release. I have the power to heal myself. Repeat that phrase. I have the power to heal myself. I have the power to heal myself. I have the power to heal myself. This is our sound power for the moment. I have the power to heal myself. Taking a deep breath in and really embodying that statement. I have the power to heal myself. You come from the divine. You come from the source. I have the power to heal myself. And what does that mean? That means that anything that you need can come to you, and it may come to you in a form of someone showing up in front of you. Like Dr. Valerie had somebody show up in front of her to help her with her place. Deep breath. I have the power to heal myself. Coming to you at this time through the love, peace, harmony calligraphy is love, is light, is serenity, serene, calm. That is ingested into our eyes, our ears, our skin, the very essence of our body, through our cells, our nervous system, our stem cells, everything that our body is made up of is absorbing love, peace, and harmony. As you are breathing in, focused in on what you want to shift and change it into the positive. I want to, what do you want to do? I want to be more kind. I want to be more patient. I want to be more intentional about what? I want to be successful, clear, understanding. What is it that you want? Bring clarity to what it is that you want. If you want to serve, which I hear all the time because I used to do the same thing, be clear on how you want to serve. Be clear so that that can manifest for you. I want to heal. What do you want to heal? We have many people who watch this replay that are healing from chronic challenges. Center focus in right now. Put one hand on the area that you would like to heal. Relationship, condition, emotional challenge, mental challenge. What is it? Let's be clear. Be a leader in your own life. Step up to lead your life. Be accountable for the things that are important to you that you need to do. There is a wisdom. What you resist persists. What you resist resists, persists. Let's move through all of that now. I love my heart and soul. Repeat that. I love my heart and soul. I love my heart and soul. That's our message right now. I love my heart and soul. 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 Place your hand on your heart and place your hand on your lower abdomen. Breathing in, I love my heart and soul. I love my heart and soul. For those who are watching for the very first time, this is the first line in the English version of the Love, Peace, and Harmony song. I love my heart and soul. 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 For those of you who would like to trace the calligraphy at this time, please do so if you're not already doing that. Tracing the calligraphy either with your body or with your 10 fingers. Every person online receives greater light, higher frequency to help us to manifest this calm so that we can do what we need to do. What leadership capacity? What do we want to fulfill in our heart? What does that look like? What does that look like as we are in this field of light, of love, peace, and harmony? Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. I love my heart and soul. Repeat. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. love, peace, and harmony. I want you to manage to put a smile on your face. Sometimes it's even hard to put a smile on your face. I know. Try to put a smile on your face. I love my heart and soul. 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 If you want to keep saying that while I go on, please do. Because sometimes when I keep saying that, I'm like, oh, how blessed a life we live. And it makes me want to tear up. I get all very, very grateful. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. I love all humanity. I love all humanity. I love all humanity. Breathe. I love all humanity. 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 Breathe. Bring your mind, your heart together with your spirit, your soul. Join hearts and souls together. You've all experienced that. That hearts and souls could be with your animals. It could be with your favorite person on this planet. It could be your plants. It could be a space, a time. Join hearts and souls together. Down to the smallest of insects, the smallest of microorganism in our dirt that helps keep the soil clean so that our food that we're eating is clean and nutrient dense. Join hearts and souls together. Join hearts and souls together. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. When the divine gave this song to Master Sha, I continue to find deeper and deeper wisdom in this song. These lines, it's much more profound than when I first learned it. Because if we allow ourselves to be moved by it, our hearts will open more and more. Our hearts will accept the omnipotence the vastness of the Creator, of the Source. Close your eyes at this time. Finish tracing. After you finish tracing, close your eyes. All of our Tao hands healers, I ask that you turn on your Tao hands to bless every single person on this line as appropriate, as including those who are watching the replay. Some aunties told me tonight that they weren't able to come for a couple of issues. So we send our love to Auntie Carolyn, who is always on our healing list, and to Auntie Busaba, who does a lot of coordination for me here on Maui. We also send our love and support to Auntie Annette Omuro, who is like one of our moms on this island. We send our Tao hands at whatever level is most appropriate to every single person on this line to open up the pathway for you in your healing, for you to open up your heart further, to release the things you just don't need anymore, to release the need for ego, to have the connection, the soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter, your Shen, Qi, and Jing. And know that all has its place, all has its lessons, that we can learn every moment. We can grow every moment. This is constant. The vibration and energy is constant. Call upon the light in your world. So, dear Tao Hands healers, please begin sending healing, love, light, forgiveness, compassion, and more to each participant. Blessing begins. Everyone relax. Aloha o loko nea. I ko ka honua paea. E hui pu ka ko a mau. Maluhia ke aloha pu. Maluhia ke aloha pu. Aloha I ko ka honua a paea. E hui pu ka ko a mau. Maluhia ke aloha pu. Maluhia ke aloha pu. Aloha o loko ea. I ko ka honua a pae. E hui pu ka ko a mau. Maluhia ke aloha pu. Maluhia ke aloha pu. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. How, how, how. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Take a deep breath in and integrate this information that you have just received on the soul level. Integrate that information with every breath that you take and say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The beauty of all that is light that already surrounds you, by the way, is already inside of you. And the beauty of what Master Shah has done is he's intensifying that. He's helping us to draw more information, light, frequency, higher levels of frequency into the body so that we have the greatest potential to not only to heal, but to also serve others, to be still. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So if you would like to share a comment, you're welcome to do that. If you're knocked out, that's okay too. That happens to me often, especially when I'm with my teacher. It's beautiful to be able to be knocked out and still. But if you'd like to share, write a comment, you can do that. If you'd like to say something, you're welcome to do that as well. When we share with each other so that others can see, feel, experience, especially for those who are new, And maybe like, wow, what was that? I hear that all the time. What was that? It's wonderful that they know that other people are experiencing something similar. I want to thank all of our Tao healers for being on the line, for sharing your love, your light, your wisdom in this evening. When you're ready, open your eyes. It's I want you to leave here knowing that you are loved. There are times when you may not feel it. There are times that you may feel like you're slipping into a space that is heavy. There are so many of us that are on the line every week. There are so many that are happy, honored to send you their love and blessings. So if you are experiencing this for the very first time, please connect with us. We can add you to our Mana Healing, our Hawaiian Soulfulness chat group. Bring exposure to Tao healers all over the world. Connect you to Master Shah's page, drsha.com. Master Shah also has his drsha.tv that's available. There's so much available by Master Shah's master teachers, as well as when Master Shah is with us, then we all jump on. You have an opportunity to learn great things. And if you are a practitioner of other modalities, this fits right in there with all religions, with all modalities, with all structures, that the vastness of the Tao, the vastness of the divine is unlimited. We each one have the power to be able to connect with someone at their level, whatever level that they're at, to support them. Ultimately, for me, we give love. We give love. Aloha in Hawaii is unconditional. It's unlimited. Thank you, Saray. Thank you. If anyone had any pain, are you still having pain? Okay. I hope this was helpful to you wherever you are in the world. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask them. I'm just a chat away. Have a great evening, everyone. Do your best to be kind to yourself, to serve yourself, self-healing. I love my heart and soul. I have the power to heal myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aloha, everyone. Have a great week. We just finished. Let me see.